Hello and welcome to the Small Business Branding Tips blog tutorial on Twitter chats. Tons of people are using Twitter for a variety of reasons, both personal and professional. I originally started using Twitter for personal purposes because I was curious about the medium. I soon saw the business utility in using Twitter via what's known as Twitter chats. Twitter chats is a chat where people come together, usually meeting at a designated time to discuss a particular topic via Twitter. They do this by using what's called a hashtag, and a hashtag is essentially a word with the number sound or sign or the pound sign before it. Um, Essentially, the way that you participate in the conversation is by making your comment and then being sure to include that hashtag within your comments so that others in the chat can keep up. It can be a bit overwhelming at first, especially if you're trying to follow it through the Twitter website. And there are tons of chats out there that you can choose from. They happen at all times of the day and night. There are chats like car chat, dog chat, job hunt chat, one of my personal favorites, which is small business chat. And then for this example, I'm going to use brand chat, and that's a chat that I participate in, and it typically happens on Wednesday mornings. So as I mentioned, following a Twitter chat via the actual Twitter website can be a bit overwhelming. So I like to use a program called Tweetgrid. And what Tweetgrid does is it gives you the option to choose how you'd like to see your Twitter streams. I typically choose the 1x3 stream because I find that it's the easiest to work with, and it actually helps me the most. So what I typically do with these three streams, and you can make the settings in any way that you'd like to, is I first at the very first one I put in my own Twitter name, so that way I'll be able to see if someone mentions my name during a chat. The next one in the middle is where I put in the name of the actual chat itself, which in this case it's brand chat, so I put that one in the middle. And then for the final one, what I do is I save this one for direct messages or DMs. In order to be able to access DMs through Tweetgrid, I have to log into my Twitter account, and this is a new function that they have where you actually have to log into your account now in order to be able to use Tweetgrid. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then once you click allow, then it'll redirect you back to the application, and you should be able to use it without any problems. So as I come over here to the third setting here, I click the plus sign next to settings, and then I click DMs because that's what I like, which are my direct messages. And then I click update to update the settings. Another thing that I like to do if I'm in a very popular chat is that I will click again the plus sign next to settings and then change the refresh from 0 seconds to about 75 seconds, which is about a minute and 15 seconds. This gives me time to scroll down and read what's happening and really be able to truly participate in the conversation. And one of the better things that I like about Tweetgrid is that they have a section right here where you can add the hashtag that you're for the chat that you're participating in. So in this case, I would add the brand chat hashtag, and then I can feel free to send a message, which will ultimately end up in the brand chat conversation. So that's essentially how I use Tweetgrid in order to participate in Twitter chats. So if you have any questions about this, or if you're just curious to know how you can set up your own Twitter chat, which is fairly simple, especially if you already have a following, then you can feel free to get in touch with me at 615-336-4325. Again, that phone number is 615-336-4325, and I hope you found this tip helpful.